fabulous people, how you doing? Welcome back to my channel. It's Fabia Breed, and if you're coming for the first time, welcome. So today I did a flawless foundation routine. Like, I've been asked a couple of times, few people, about how I do my foundation. Did you guys know the light and the dark foundation, how it's blended? So I decided to do it because one of my friends said she tried it and she did crap. Another of my friend was like, he's scared of doing it. Face mist. I did that to spray my face. This is because I need my face to be hydrated so that when you put the foundation, it's going to sit on my face. Yeah, so my face is a little bit dried up. I'll be going into my Pond's primer. This is a mattifying primer. It's very good. Like, to blend in. To color correct, I'll be using my Girl Pro concealer, the orange corrector. I'm going to put that in the place I have dark spots. Or use corrector, you don't want to put too much. Just a little. Then I'm going to blend. These two shades here, the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'll be using the shade 370 and 330. The 370 I'm going to use is the deep bronze and the caramel. I'm going to use these two shades. This deep bronze is my shade. Why this is not my shade? I'm going to use this kind of highlighter to highlight the middle of my face like I normally do. Yeah. Oh, this process is very easy. It's just, you just need to watch. Like, if you are actually watching while I'm doing this, you just need to pause, watch, and trust the process. It's really easy. If I can do it, you can. You don't have to be a makeup artist to do this. You just have to practice. So now I'm done with the light shade. I'm going to go into my shade. I'm going to put it at the outer part of my face, like the perimeters of my face. Use it to meet the lighter shade. This is going to help with the highlights and contour. Jawline. My nose contour. The main part of this tutorial, blending. First, I'm going to use my vitamin E face mist also to spray my face to also get the hydration. Then, when blending in this method, it's always advisable to use your brush. So I'm using a flat brush, my foundation brush. I'm using that. So first, I'm going to blend from the end. So first, I'm going to blend from the darker shade. When blending, a tapping motion. If you notice, I'm not going into the light shade, just the dark parts. Just blending it into my skin. So I think now it's blended, but not that blended. Then I'm going to go into my light shade, blending the outer. So I'm going to go into my light shade, blending the outer corners first, or entering into the inner corners. Okay, you see, like, you can't even tell the difference right now. Then here, which is the tricky part. So the trick is just to blend the edges first before going into the inner corner. blend out the edges. Don't forget in the tapping motion, so you can see that it's well blended, not like this other side, the dark side, like you can see, you will not see any line yet, no line, because the two shades are blended into each other. That is 1001 that is 101 of blending. So then I'm going to go into the inner corner. So now for the inner corners, now for the inner corners, you can now go into your beauty blender, so you can get up to your eye. You're still dabbing though. I'm going to use my Lego Pro concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. This light, it will not be normal concealer I'm going to use. I'm going to use that directly under my eyes. I'm going to let that dry for a bit. Then I'll be going into this, my concealer is the Ferragh Gold concealer. I'm going to use that for my nose contour because I want to look so snatched today. This dries really fast, so I'm going to go into my brush to blend that in. The brush is not doing justice to this concealer. I'm going to go into my beauty blender. A little concealer on my nose. I'm going to blend under my eyes. As I said earlier, the key to getting this flawless look like the two shades when blending them together is always using a brush. Always use a foundation brush. That is what's going to make you get that flawless look. Go into my powder palette, the Zikel powder palette. I'm going to use a shade lighter, so this is the shade I'm going to use here. This is because I need to get a full coverage under my eyes, so I'm going to press the powder in. So this, see, this is set, this is not set. When doing your makeup, you just have to be really Focus, take your time, enjoy the process. If you can listen to music, listen to music. Just enjoy the process, okay? I'm just going to get you right. Can you see my eyes are set, like they are really set? Before I drop this palette, I'm going to use this shade here. It's called the cappuccino shade. I'm going to use that as my contour. It has a kind of a bronzing shade. Man, this hair that is coming into my face, I don't like it. It's a really good shade for, it's a bronzing shade. I really like it. Then now I'm going to bake with the Elegel Pro setting powder. I'm going to use a little to bake. So for my blush, I'll be using the Zikel palette. I'm using this shade here, these two shade here. I'm using that to blush my cheeks. It's a really nice shade. I'm done, so I'm going to dust off the excess powder. So I can dust it off like this. I'll still get a flawless face. Well, I can also press it. So I'm going to use the shade Sunrise in the Zikel palette just to set the rest of my face. Now my eyes, I'm also tapping. See, under my eyes are still looking good, no creasing up. This is how my face look right now. It's so flawless. So I'm going to finish the rest of my face and come back, and this is the finished look. I did my eyes off camera. You're going to see this eye tutorial on IG, so if you are not following me on IG, please go follow me. It's Fabi_braid. Yeah, you can see how I did this eye and how the look came up. So yes, see you guys in my next video. Bye.